With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Tristan Casas leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher. Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club. Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Next offering upstairs. And another ball.
It's a good take.
The pitch. That's down and in. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And a foul ball. Abrams gets his lead at first. Nobody out. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. And here's the pinch runner out of El Amador. Now here's Nolan Jones. And that one fouled off. On the ground. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. The Rockies take the lead. 1-0. And that's a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Isaac Paredes now. Golden opportunity right here. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Ball one there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2. And there's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And the pitch. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now the second run is in. It's 3-zip.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Heath. That clips the zone. 0-1. McKenzie, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Oh.
Good eye in that spot.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Just missed. That's out to center field. Chourio under it. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the left field.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Isaac Paredes.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Number 82 in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Man at second. And another ball. There's a swing and a drive. Got all of that one. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Xavier Isaac stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that one is inside, ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Two now. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Next for Colorado, Benny Montgomery. Outside low, and that's ball one. The pitch. And now it's even up.
1-1.
And the righty deals. That one pushed foul. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a bouncer. Miller. Wide throw, and it gets away. Chris Bubich into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And now the lefty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Casas makes the catch. Out, number 2.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Abrams batting for the second time. And that's strike 1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 outs. That one missed. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Isaac, the lead runner at second. Montgomery on at first with 2 down. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, And on the hill, Luinder Avila. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
So coming into the game now on defense, Adael Amador. He's in at shortstop. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jackson Chourio.
The center fielder,
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That one almost got him. Fouled off left side. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2. On the ground, right side. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jordan Lawler.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Aiden Miller in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The Rockies leading by 5 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
the first baseman, Tristan.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Tristan Casas. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. First pitch misses. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
So 2 down. Bryce Harper to the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. In there for strike 1. Kicks and deals. Swung on, belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he's got a double. Relay throw home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Adael Amador. And a pitch. Swings through that. Amador measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Casas makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Up next to Colorado, the right fielder.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Outside low, ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball three. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's the strike. 3-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Hard hit left side. To first, it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right field, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Avila back to work. That's inside. Ripped on a line. Jones brings it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Harry Ford, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And there's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. And that one is lifted in the air. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and that rolls into the corner. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Pumps that ball down the opposite field line, just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So one gone with a runner at third. And now for the Phillies, Evan Carter. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is outside. There's a strike.
1-2.
The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Termarr Johnson now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Two outs, runner at first. And now Jordan Lawler. There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. As the lefty gets to work. And a bunt towards third. And foul ball. And he deals. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. One up, one down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Number 82 at the plate now. That's ball one. In the air, out towards left center. Carter pulls it down, and there's two gone. Two outs, base is empty. And here is Xavier Isaac. Reached on an infield single his first time. And it's fouled away. Two outs, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And that is gone. That one felt good. His fourth home run of the season. It's 6-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. For a guy to be able to hit a changeup at that velocity tells me he would have been ready for a fastball. Just impossible to cover that wide of range of velocity. But he does a nice job picking his pitch, and he gets rewarded for it.
Base is empty with two away. So in now for Colorado, Benny Montgomery. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 7-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 away with nobody on. Patrick Bailey digs in now. First time up was a pop out. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Line drive, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and digging in for Philadelphia, Jackson Chourio. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
So digging in, Aiden Miller. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. The Rockies up big in this one here in the last half of the 3rd. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. And that's down and away. 1 down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. In there, and it's 0-1. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Two down, nobody on. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Two outs. And now 2-2. The line to kick the pitch. In the dirt, 3-2 down. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now here is Harper. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses. misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Phillies strand one. They're down 7-1. Back here in Philadelphia, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, C.J. Abrams. And the pitch. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Oh, 1 now.
Oh.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to Casas. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. Flied out his first time. That just misses. 1-0. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Dave Hayfie appears to be getting loose. The 1-0. And it stays fair.
The bat.
One down. Nolan Jones getting ready to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Chorio pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The bat. The third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. The Rockies strand 1, and they're on top 7-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now, here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that one is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Yeah, that skips in the dirt. And that's in the dirt.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that one fouled off. The kick, the 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ford started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. And that one hammered back there. Houston kissing goodbye. He'll circle the bases. Third home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Evan Carter. And that's outside. Ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And he walked him.
Take it, mate.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes,
Now
but now at least he gets a
pitch.
fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Avila throws to first,
Oh, he got it.
and he's back in on a dive. Johnson, the next to hit, takes ball one.
No strike.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Out there to center, Montgomery moving under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
So a man aboard, and the batter now, Jordan Lawler. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air, left field. Moving under this one. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, stepping in,
The
Colt
second
Keith.
baseman, Colt Keith.
And a pitch. Keith, 28 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. At the belt and fires. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yanquiel Fernandez.
Now the left fielder. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone. Ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. Outside corner for a strike. Just missed. That one misses. And now 3-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Isaac up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Next offering upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that will drop foul. Man at first, one away. Swing and a pop-up. Lawler under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now that the center fielder, Benny Montgomery.
Benny Montgomery digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game. Right side. And that one finds its way through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. First offering, and it just misses. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they strand a pair. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Phillies 2. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
The center fielder, Jackson.
Back to work. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Aiden Miller stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike. The Rockies leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right side. On his way over. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, The first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Tristan Casas stands in for the Phillies. And a strike in there. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Phillies down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the DH, C.J. Abrams. The pitch. And that one missing low. That clips the corner. And another ball. That pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next to hit, Adael Amador. 1 for 2. That one at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Jones in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And now the lefty drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out. Try 3. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position. You got to hold up right there unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head back into the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Bryce Harper. The right-hander back to work. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Sid Justice getting loose out there. Hollowell, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. A wind in the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets under and pops it up. Has this one sized up. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Acuna now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ford lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Just off the inside edge. Acuna stands at first with one out. And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Evan Carter, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. Two on, one out. That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty delivers. And there's a ball.
2-2.
And that's off the inside edge. Counts full, 3-2. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luinder Avila won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher on here, Gavin Hollowell.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So up next, Termarr Johnson. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Hollowell, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Line drive. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Long throw for the third out. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dave Hayfie.
Now, they know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 3. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering misses down and away. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Joyce getting loose as well. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Colt Keith digging in for the Rockies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they're still on top 7-2. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Phillies, Jordan Lawler.
The shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And downstairs. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2 now. right-hander deals. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Jackson Chourio. There's a strike at the knees.
0-1.
The Rockies leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Struck him out looking. Aiden Miller stands in for the Phillies.
The third baseman, Aiden Miller.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs. Towards first, Isaac. He takes it on his own. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 8th. Leading off, Xavier Isaac. The wind of the pitch. Hayfeed, 22 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Next offering is down low. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Montgomery batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 14, Patrick.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. In there at the knees for a strike.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Now on the bump, George Masters.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Tristan Casas stands in for the Phillies. A strikeout and a walk. As the lefty gets to work. And a good eye there.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. And another ball. Out towards left center. Montgomery makes the grab, one down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Harper now.
Right. Harper.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch misses. Man at second. And that skips in the dirt. That one missed. And a big swing and a miss.
One strike.
One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. That one finds the zone. Full count now.
2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now back, the catcher, Harry.
Here's the catcher to hit, Harry Ford. That's in there. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Sid Justice up and loosening in the pen. And the pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Isaac tossed to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, a double. No errors, and 1 man left. Through 8 full, it's the Rockies 7 and the Phillies 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. And Joyce.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a pitch. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the righty deals.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Carter sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the shortstop.
And now Adael Amador. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash up and throwing. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. The shortstop takes the ball.
No.
Way high there. Ball 3. One down, base is empty. And there's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
"3-2. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now here is Isaac Paredes. Two outs. On the ground to third. And the inning is over. So one hit is all they get. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Rockies 7 and the Phillies 2. Bottom 9 and digging in for Philadelphia, Evan Carter. Masters back to work. And he chases a high fastball there.
No ball, 1 strike.
Yo 1. There's a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Johnson stands in now, looks at that one inside. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. The Rockies leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. This could end it. Tapped back up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitcher. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 7 hits. 1 error. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.